Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Clayton Kershaw gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2.
2-2.
Got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Civale will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for one. To Santana to get the double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Max.
Next up is Max Muncy. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Two out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as we take a look at the splits between April and May. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So now Carlos Santana. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Jordan Luplow would be next if they can keep this inning alive. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Cody Bellinger hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. A 1-1. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Hernandez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Corey Seager. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Seager.
The 2-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers lead 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Striding into the box, Jordan Luplow. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he'll get in there safely. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, Aaron Civale. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 Dodger error, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding in, Will Smith, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. The 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Mookie Betts. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The third baseman, Justin.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for L.A. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's the ball.
Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right, giving chase is Bellinger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Kershaw now on 1-1. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Down in order go the Tribe. but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Striding in, Max Muncy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Corey Seager as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 3-1. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Grounded to third. Turner has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back. Third base.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
the 2-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Roberto Perez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. It's there, and he's out. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Popped him up. Santana is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, 0 for 2 for him to this point. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Civale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Got a full count.
popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving stop. Hey now.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Turner barehands it. Hats off to that one. So they go down without a whimper here. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Indians lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Max Muncy. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 home.
No, that's out.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. The 1-1 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Payoff pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Bellinger's got it. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Jordan Luplow, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here it is. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Settling in now, Roberto Perez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 2 and the Dodgers 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Simber will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Sandy Leon is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready now, Gavin Lux. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Standing in now, Will Smith. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the pitcher, Clayton.
Chris Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, Fred.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Two and 1 now to Mookie. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Tribe lead this one 2-1. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 0 for 4. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lays off 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Hit to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home.
Two and two's the count.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Bottom of the inning now. Into the box, Max Muncy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Cody Bellinger. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, Jock Peterson. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail it here 2-1. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Scott Alexander.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 2-2. Hit to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 32.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
In now, Carlos Santana. Lifted in the air out to right. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2000.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Jordan Luplow. No hits to this point. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
2 out with the man at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive to center field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 3-1 Indians. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Hand enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 33, Brad.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Gavin Lux. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Will Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 2-2 the count. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cleveland Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Aaron Civale earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.